Hello and welcome to the Housing Minute. My name is Samuel Gunter and I'm the Executive Director of the North Carolina Housing Coalition. And today we need your help and we need it urgently. The bill that we've been talking about for the last several weeks, House Bill 1200, that would provide $200 million in mortgage rental and utility assistance for North Carolinians impacted by the economic fallout of COVID-19, has stalled. Mid last week, it looked like its prospects were high. It had had a hearing in committee in the House. The plan was that it would be wrapped up into a larger COVID-19 package that would pass out of the House and head over to the Senate. We were a little bit worried about its prospects in the Senate, but it seemed like it was moving and it was moving quickly. Something shifted at the end of the week, however. What we're hearing is that the General Assembly has heard a rumor that Treasury will be updating its guidance about the CARES Act funding and possibly allowing states to backfill revenue losses due to the economic fallout in state government. This has tapped the brakes on everything. And so what we're hearing now is that the plan is that the General Assembly might go home as early as Thursday of this week, if not next week, without allocating most of the $2+ billion in CARES Act funding that it has yet to allocate, which also must be spent by the end of December 2020. This is potentially catastrophic for North Carolinians who are facing evictions now. With the eviction moratorium lifted on Sunday, folks' hearings are being scheduled now. Many of you have seen that in a partnership with the Realtor Housing Foundation as well as the North Carolina Realtors Association, we are pushing out more than $200,000 in rental and mortgage assistance for North Carolinian families across the state right now. And those applications that we're getting, we are already seeing folks whose eviction hearings are scheduled for this week. The moratorium was lifted, but the plan to support North Carolinian families was not yet in place, and people need to know that help is on the way. What we need you to do is to call your state senator now. Call them today and encourage your friends, your coworkers, all of the families that you work with to call them and let them know that the support needs to come now. It cannot wait until a future potential session in September. We need the support now. Thank you. We'll see you next week.